Okay, gang, I'm here. Jesus, I thought my fucking capture software crashed for a second. I was like, great. Also, 23 will be here shortly. He had to take a last minute shit. Anyway, are we ready to see some Final Fantasy 16? I feel like I've been full of adrenaline all day. What a name for a division of your company. I know they've been called that for a while, but it's something. Okay, so we have to start with the demo today because my copy of the game doesn't show up till tomorrow. But that's fine. I'm gonna do frame rate over graphics. Taken, I always do face cam with horror games only. I'm not doing a face cam just because I'm checking out Final Fantasy 16. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Action focused.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
We're just starting right out. I don't even know what to say yet. And God, 23 is still taking a shit. He's missing the he's missing the game. I don't think either of us realized how fast the game was going to start. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure 23 is okay. Okay, I think he's just about done in there. Also, I realized what the problem I was having with my computer just a second ago. My controller that is hooked up to my computer was sitting on my escape key and holding it depressed, keeping it depressed. It was nice. I think he has the door open. I think he's got the fucking door open. He should be out here any second. I'm gonna wait for him because I don't want to miss too much. Okay, he should be done. All right, you done yet? Jesus. All right, I'm out here. Did you wash your hands? Oh, of course I wash my hands. Are you kidding me? What did I miss? You missed the Balrog scene from Lord of the Rings. I thought we were playing a Final Fantasy game. We're playing a Final Fantasy game. It was a joke. There's a cutscene. Don't talk over it. Okay, all right, Jesus. Relax. So, who are these guys? Don't fucking shut up.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
How responsible. Hey, I thought you said not to talk over the cutscenes.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Hello, Taken. How are you doing?
I said focus, Wyvern.
Okay, so who are these characters? Alright, well, I don't know who any of these characters are, actually, but, this is Kaim. Kaim? I thought his name was Clive. No. Clive is the main character from Drakengard. Am I just gonna sit here and watch, or are you gonna let me try this game out? I'll let you try in an hour. Alright, fine.
Just in time.
Blood.
These high-blooded beast, the man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
It sure is very cinematic.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest. And you have His Majesty's answer.
At the moment, this is only on PlayStation.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms.
The what?
Was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
Yo, is that Barrett?
The Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
At least someone knows how to make smoking look sexy again.
You cock.
What did she just say?
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
I bet that cutscene made Josh uncomfortable. Damn, I'm gonna have to play Final Fantasy more often if it's always this hot. Well, I don't think this actually, I don't think, I know the series isn't usually quite like this. Look, we can jump on command.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. To the
Who's here to greet the bastard? Come on. Get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Well, the soundtrack's pretty strong. Yeah, if you're like 75. Dude, you don't get to talk about good music.
Right on top of us.
There's so much going on right now, I don't think I know what to talk about yet. I was expecting a slower start. Dude, this isn't one of your grandma games, okay?
Who's gonna stand there?
Alright, so take it from me. Much like Drakengard, don't get attached to anybody.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Dude, what is this? Final Fantasy 1967? No one's gonna get that reference slash joke, dude.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
"13 summers earlier." Here we go. This is the slower paced start I was looking for.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
harness them. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
All right, combat tutorial. Here we go.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Dude, he just told you to come. Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together.
Good. Again.
Oh, it's like baby's first hack and slash right now.
Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Alright, well, while Adam's busy learning how to play the game, I'm gonna ask you guys how you're doing today. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can strike enemies from great distances.
Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all,
Oh, I got
your
this.
attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield. How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Yo.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and ranged attacks can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP, or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to the D-pad via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and consecutive use. These items can also be used directly from the menu.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You didn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
This battle theme sounds familiar. I'm gonna say it again. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back, breaking their spirit by landing attacks, and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Nice try. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Yo, the combat looks like it's got some pretty good weight to it. I mean, for the tutorial battle, it does feel pretty good. Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flames. A powerful iconic ability granted Clive by the Blessing of the Phoenix. Hell yeah.
I used all the tools at my disposal. Not quite.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more. We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick learner, Lord Rosfield.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That was slick as hell.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Wouldn't it be neat if the game used that as a way to gauge the difficulty?
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you,
Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal. Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Animal instinct?
Is trouble brewing?
Why does my character have animal instincts?
Speak with Father.
Well, anyway, I'm glad they took some cues from the various Xenoblade dubs. Wait, you actually like the voice acting? Yeah, it's got charm to it. I need to change something. Oh my god, no, I just let me... I got it. For some reason, look is inverted. It says it isn't, but... Oh, no, I guess it isn't. What the fuck? Why did I think it was inverted?
Phoenix's flames.
Okay, young Clive cannot jump as high as old Clive. Yo, young Clive jumps like Travis in No More Heroes 3. Yeah, he certainly does, doesn't he?
Get a good edge on.
Auto jump. What is this, a Zelda game? We start with a wooden sword, we auto jump. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu.
Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
The Journal tab contains information on main story progress as well as all current and completed side quests. The Items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used at any time from this tab. Items can also be assigned to the shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press square, or bring up the shortcut window. After confirming the button it is to be assigned to, press X to confirm the decision. I wish I could tell Barrett I don't need the tutorial, but also I've never played this game before. Look, we still have all of our classic stats. Would you stop looking at the menus and just play the game? Jesus. Dude, this is the game. I like the 16-bit party member icons. That's nice. I'm glad that there are still cute things in this game. We have 100 whole gil. Dude, you got $100. Well, it's more like yen actually.
Phoenix will be with us.
What? So you got like $1? Yeah.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Sky, I will point out that was an article by Hard Drive.
Start. I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Well, they're doing a lot of establishing of the world pretty early on. We have peasant class characters that apparently our character is not too fond of the fact that they are not treated as equals, it would seem. There was another hard drive article I didn't send you, Sky, that was you don't have to play the first 15 games, but people will get really mad at you if you haven't played the 7th one.
Preparation is...
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
Well, it's a decent looking game visually, for sure. The combat looks pretty fun so far. I mean, yeah, we've done one battle, but yeah.
I think someone's hungry.
Also, I've noticed we're doing lots of things with crystals in the world really fast, like making water out of them.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Slave master. So, yeah, these people are slaves. These people are slaves, and Kaim doesn't seem too happy that they're slaves. Dude, why do you keep calling him Kaim? The game keeps calling him Clive. I told you already. Clive is the protagonist of Drakengard.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be First Shield. Age and experience be damned.
Alright, I guess it wants us to go that way, but I don't want to go that way yet.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
As you should have. We kicked his ass. Also, the king seems nice, but the queen seems cold, and I can't wait to see how that plays out.
Wheat harvests down again, apparently.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Where?
Marquis, forgive my man, you'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
My favorite video game is Duke Nukem Forever.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected.
Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. The God of War. You gotta mash the button to open the chest.
Good luck.
Alright, bye, Jill.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Yo.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Hold the touchpad to access the Active Time Lore feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can even be viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. It looks like Clive's mom looks down on him for not being host to the Phoenix like his younger brother. Is this like that thing in Final Fantasy IX? Kind of. A nation occupying the western reaches... hold on. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwyn Rossfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Are you really going to read all of this? Yes, so shut up. Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family ruled their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. This is the lore screen from Final Fantasy XIII. The Mother Crystals, enormous glassy mountains, five of which tower over the land of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Alright, good night, Taken. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with aether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. The Iron Kingdom, also known as the local tongue as Haran, the Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Loigst. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Elwyn Rossfield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. So there you go. If you want to read more about what's going on, you're free to do so.
No messages, my lord.
Well, I didn't mean you, Sky. I meant you, the player. So I guess that would be me and 23 at the moment. Dude, you haven't even let me play yet. I told you I'd let you play in an hour. By the way, obviously we'll be returning with this more tomorrow. 23, are you going to be joining us tomorrow and the rest of the streams of this game? Actually, I won't be able to. Why? Didn't I tell you? I'm going on a trip. Oh, where are you going? I'm going on the submarine tour. Oh.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord. May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Dude, we're off to fight goblins. Don't reference Goblin Slayer. Oh, come on. It's the only anime I like. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins, currently available to Clive via fast travel. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. I think Square Enix realized what I talked about with 15 and 7 Remake. In order to make an RPG feel grand in scale, you need a world map.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Now, I mean, that was a very simple way to put it, but I think you get what I mean. A game's areas, a game can be made to feel a lot larger if its areas are split up a little bit. Think Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which in my head is a gigantic game, but it is made up of several smaller, some larger areas that are all connected by the technically some of them connected end on end, but typically in that game you just went to the map and fast traveled. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped on the Gear tab in the main menu. So you can put those on if you want to play on baby mode. Okay, dude, it's been an hour. Are you gonna let me play? Okay, alright. Fine. Here. Do you want me to go over the buttons for you? No, I've been watching the whole time, dude. I got this. By the way, our party members' names are Wade and Tyler. Fucking... There's a Final Fantasy character named Tyler.
Maintain it. They've all fled from the Blight.
Should have had a character named Toby.
I believe that anyone used to live here. The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
I hope the game sounds alright. The talking is a little quiet, but the action is very loud. So I have adjusted the volume as best I can. Okay, we can jump. It looks like you can jump higher now that you're out of the town area. By the way, I'd like to point out that there's already been a town area that we were allowed to explore a bit. Yo, goblins. Those are some nasty-ass goblins. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage. Yo, I thought this game wasn't gonna have a party. I thought that was like a big deal. Yeah, it turns out they just lied. Yo, finisher. Yo, it's like using your gun in Devil May Cry.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Alright, the combat in this is pretty good so far. Dude, you've done one battle. And also, again, I'm gonna say it again, the music is pretty on point so far. This, I don't know how to describe it better than this feels like Final Fantasy music.
Have care, my lord.
I'm gonna go back this way and check out what's in here. Oh god, they got the Unreal Engine crawl between walls thing. It wouldn't be a modern AAA video game if it didn't have that. It's like survival horror games have to have bolt cutters.
There's more.
Yo! I like shotgun blasted him. Some enemies will drop gil or items upon their defeat. Loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering icons. You know I know how to read, right? It's for the audience, dude. Oh, you got the first... You got hit first. I didn't get hit yet. Use square just as an opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open to a counter. Metal Gear Rising counters. No shit. I just stole that guy's kill. That's how we do it in Call of Duty, dude. Oh, it looks like your health doesn't regenerate automatically either. That's nice. I'm so used to modern RPGs automatically filling your health after battle. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, Xenoblade does it. You know, I bet the reason that's a thing in the game is because they wanted to... Well, maybe not wanted to, but they might have been forced to include features that would make use of the PS5's unique controller. So you're saying they put that in there just because of the adaptive trigger thing? Yeah, probably. Oh, you can't smash shit? You're a prince. I don't think you're supposed to go around breaking people's shit. Hey, even that twink Link goes around breaking people's pots. Their fall damage? I doubt it.
Watch out, my lord.
That's a big no on that.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Yo, I kicked him in the balls.
Down with you!
Where's my MT bar? I don't think you have one, dude. It's like Dante's infinite bullets. Well, it seems like there's some light exploration required to find items. Oh, and when you can't carry any more of something, it just auto-uses it if it can. That's a nice quality of life, considering most people playing a game like this would have used a potion to pick up another one if they were full.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
He said square.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord.
I'm working on it.
I like the enemy design so far. The one enemy design we've seen. Goblins. The leader has the classic goblin hat on.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
Here's that battle theme that sounds like a classic Final Fantasy battle track to me. Like, not any one in particular, just like... If this were the battle theme to a Final Fantasy from 1 through 6, I would believe you. Oh, you just ate shit. to me, honestly, it almost feels like it takes a little bit from several themes. It's got the right BPM.
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
Hobgoblin.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Yo, this is the one in Goblin Slayer that does the... Don't. I'm gonna stop you right there. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts, and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to act and vulnerable to attacks. His name's Gigas. Ah, fuck. I thought I had that. Got you that time, bitch. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Oh, I thought that guy just got pulped. Nah, dude, he's fine. I'm not fine. Staggered him. Hitting them while they're down. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed, up to a maximum of 150%. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. Yo, we're almost halfway there. Yo! I fucked him right up. Also, that move was called Big Swing, and for a second I thought it said Big Swig. Time to finish this fucker. Oh, you were doing pretty good there for a second. I know, I choked. Also, I'd like to point out something. My health bar is doing that thing where a little bit of it is left. Sorry, not my health bar right now, but you know what I mean. It's doing that thing where a little bit of it's left and the dog is not here, so that I was definitely right about the dog not healing you. Just wanted to say I told you so. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear, displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points, and experience points. No, I'm not actually that adamant about it. Hard leather armlets, vambraces. Though at first glance this modest wrist piece might appear an uncomfortable fit for those cursed with fleshy forearms, upon further inspection one would be relieved to discover the band incomplete. affording its wearer a modicum of comfort, be he swine or starveling. C++. That's a coding language.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the Gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the Abilities tab in the main menu. Mastering existing abilities, as well as learning new ones, requires ability points, which are earned in battle or by completing quests. Make sure you put that gear on. That's what I'm doing right now, dude. Chill. Main menu abilities. Ability points can be spent in the Abilities tab to acquire new abilities, as well as upgrade existing ones. If you are unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing so. Details of each ability and feat can be viewed by selecting its icon. Sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage. Stars indicate an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. So you could respec for free. So some of these skills I think we already have, and we can just upgrade them. And then some we don't have yet. Yeah, these are the ones we already have. And then this one and this one looks like they can be upgraded. Executing a dodge with R1 at the moment of an enemy attack not only increases evasion efficacy, but also allows for counterattacks using either square or triangle. Why did you read it like that? Because that's how it's read. Alright, we can charge magic, jump off enemies, swift recover, taunt, necessary skill right there. Yo, now we can do the lift-off attack from Devil May Cry 3. Weird way to put it, but I know what you mean. He's leading us to a trap. I'm fairly sure. Is it going to be a Marlboro?
This ends now. What's in there?
Don't ask me how I predicted that.
It's far south. Keep clear of its maw, my lord.
That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
Yo, I bet this thing's breath smells just like mine. I don't think that's something to be proud of, dude. Alright, so it's probably more efficient if you save the special attack for last when they're staggered. Oh yeah, you got a good point.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press square before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. This is the part of the battle theme I'm particularly attached to. So it kind of looks like you can just spam magic in this game. Not that it's your most effective attack at the moment, but you might be able to build it up to be. Well, the boss fights are nice and lengthy. That's kind of nice. I'm glad they're not over in seconds.
You won't be gone for long.
When the screen flashes red like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press R1 before time runs out to evade the incoming attack.
Now for the final push, my lord!
Dude, you've gotten hit by that thing every time he does that attack. Honestly, I just keep forgetting.
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Let's try.
Oh, he fucking baited you into that. Yes, he did. Didn't get me that time. Good job, you can learn.
Stay down.
My lord.
Thanks.
Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too.
I think they might have changed their name for legal reasons. Do you think a certain cigarette manufacturer made them?
They'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Damned blight.
Or maybe this is just a minor one, considering we're fighting it at the beginning of our adventure. They're intentionally not letting us peek at the world map. We can only zoom around the areas we have at our disposal.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Morbal's gullet.
Yeah, camaraderie.
Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
They get like milk mustaches from their beer. I don't like carrots.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
Yo, why are they eating with tuning forks?
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. to keep our future rulers safe, no matter what. However hard it gets, I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
What in the...
I think Zidane and Blank may have disguised themselves as knights.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
We're playing as Joshua now. You mean I'm playing as Joshua? You know what I mean.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
Where is Clive?
What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not
No wonder this kid's so sick. Look how hard it is for him to use his magic.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sabraquagar. But why would the Empire?
We must find my father.
So, we're being attacked by the Empire. But let's do some reading. Joshua Rosfield, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria. Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for Carrots less so. So basically, this is here to help make sure a player is able to keep up with the story, and or you took a break for a while and came back. But I'm going to read it anyway, because I like to. Phoenix Gate, a walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the northern territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber, accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the Phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. The Holy Empire of Senbruk, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflame as its capital. Senbruk is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Senbruk enjoy a life of plenty thanks. Wow, I read that weird. Enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Gregor. Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a lowborn page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after a woodpile fell on him and his life was saved by a young Joshua. A little bit of context for that line, you might not remember me. What is this kid's sword? Oh, he doesn't fight with his sword. What is this sword just for show?
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
Well, it doesn't look like there are allies anymore, kid. How long am I gonna have to play as a kid? I want to play as the other kid. Alright, which way do I go? Through the door? Or looks down? Hello, Philip Osel. How's it going? Yes, what little I know of Final Fantasy III, this kid does look a bit like an Onion Knight. Kid's name's Joshua. Oh, you mean from 3.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Don't worry, it's just Clive.
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I am in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
An owl?
Omia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Alright, we're Clive again.
Capture the Phoenix and kill the rest! What? Someone heal me, damn it!
Yo. The combat in this is pretty great, damn.
Damn it all.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do jump attacks.
Take them. Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Oh, God.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
I don't think we're going to be allowed to. Fucking Dragoon just showed up.
May I have this dance? He's an Imperial Dragoon. And you are the shield that was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you. Varian.
Mm-hmm.
Stay still, damn you!
Nice move, asshole. I was trying to last minute dodge that. Oh god. Fuck, the timing on that would have to be so precise. Yo, I did it on accident. Awesome.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It was fun to fight a classic Final Fantasy enemy like that.
Numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Tinnitus. You can't tomorrow.
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I had to!
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Phoenix.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him.
No, my lord! Fall back!
Climb!
Thank you, girl. You saved my life.
Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty.
I'm gonna make a prediction. It's time for the what am I? The sorcerer? It's time for the sorcerer. Seriously, you're making me pause the game for this? Yes, I'm making you pause the game for this. It's time for the sorcerer to make a prediction. Clive is going to get the dominant of Ifrit. And I think that means we're going to have some brother versus brother. Also, I have to go to the bathroom, so don't unpause this until I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I would happily be wrong about that prediction, but I feel like that's what this whole intro is setting up. Like, these two brothers that kind of envy each other are now going to, or something's going to put a wedge between them.
Save him! My lord? Second leg on fire. That's impossible.
Does it count if you predict something minutes before it happens?
Who are you?
The following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix: fire, aim, and evade. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the targeting circle will expand. That is the time to fire. The visual quality is crazy, I agree, Philip. But I hope the game has... This is going to sound a little harsh, but I hope the game knows when to be cinematic and knows when to just let me play. We're gonna find out. Dude, you're not even the one playing right now. Shut up. Focus. Off the top of my head, I don't know the answer to that. He did a lot of work for 7 Remake. Yeah, control is easier than Drakengard. Right now I'm focusing on aiming and dodging. Alright, that seems a little OP for a main character. No, I'm talking about Phoenix's rebirth ability. That feels more like something you give to the villain.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone.
The Queen conspired against us.
I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here.
The kid you don't like is still alive. Your Majesty.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
That's all we can play tonight. Tomorrow, when my copy of the game arrives, we can play more. Thank you for playing. You have completed the Final Fantasy XVI demo, but there is still much more to tell. If you would like to learn more of Clive and the Dominants, please consider purchasing the main game. Playthrough data saved. Playthrough data can be carried over to the main game, allowing you to continue from where you left off in the demo. Demo playthrough data cannot be loaded in the demo version. Thank you, Square Enix PR, for making sure we know to buy the game. Well, that was the that was the first couple of hours of Final Fantasy 16. Tomorrow I'll be starting probably around 3 and streaming it for most of the day. As long as my copy of the game has showed up early enough anyway. I imagine it'll probably be here around 2. Alright. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for my trip. Okay. See you, 23. Have fun in your submarine. Yeah, the combat's really good. And this Final Fantasy does things in your face that the past Final Fantasies have done contextually. And by that I mean, I'll use Cloud as an example of a character whose origin story is lots of traumatic things happen to him, much like Clive. Except most of the traumatic stuff that happens to Cloud is it happens, but mostly off screen. We only get to see the most PG aspects of what happens to Cloud. So, It looks like Clive is going to be a protagonist who gets to carry the burden of failing at his duty in life, and potentially he may spend a while thinking he has committed... What is it when you kill your brother? Fratricide? Yep. I'm glad I knew that off the top of my head. Thank Metal Gear. I am down for a story that revolves around brothers fighting, if that's what this turns into. Considering my adornment of Metal Gear. Let's real quick see if Uematsu had anything to do with this one's music. It doesn't look like it was Uematsu this time. I hate Googling Final Fantasy 16 shit because it always wants to autocorrect me to 14. Like, hey, Google, 16 exists now. Adapt. I'm going on Square Enix's Japanese site to see if I can find credit for the soundtrack. It doesn't look like I'm finding who made it, but apparently it was not Uematsu. Masayoshi Soken is the composer this time. Who is another dude who's been with Square Enix since 2001. You just noticed how the prelude is mixed into the main theme? I noticed right away. Well, we watched our father get his head cut off. Although there was, like I said, I talked about this, I called it during Nier. It was a violent scene where blood was sprayed on Joshua's face, and yet it wasn't a gory scene. And I'll let you think about that. Well, damn. I guess until tomorrow. I'll be sure to take a picture of the game when it arrives. What did you think, Sky, of the first couple hours of this? Excuse me, of this. It does seem to be even more focused on a story than 15. Surprisingly. Like, in this amount of time that we've played this versus the first 2 hours of 15, we've experienced more story already. But in 15's defense, that one was not originally designed to be a mainline entry. So I really they should not have forced them to make that one 15. This one should have been 15. They should have just made people wait 7 more years for a 15. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be back with it, and we will be playing it for most of the day. Until then, though, thanks for watching. It's been fun. The game is surprisingly off to a really strong start. And until tomorrow, have a good night.